Assalamualaikum. This video, the finding that we got from our observation about visual search. This video prepared by Semester 6 student of Physical and Health Education ED 246 6B. In this video consists of introduction, method, result, and discussion of this visual search. What is visual search? It is a type of perceptual task requiring attention that typically involves an active scan of visual environment for a particular object or feature among other objects or features. The purpose of this lab experiment is to examine the influence of visual search training on catching performance. The material and equipment needed for this lab are 3 different colors of ball, open space, individual data sheet, and group data sheet.
Now let's proceed to the research on vision search. The importance of visions to motor learning and control is somewhat obvious. Indeed, the seminal work of Woodworth in 1899 proposed a role for visions in all aspects of movement, such as planning, control, and evaluations. Following from these original ideas, a multitude of behavioral studies have been affirmed Woodworth's hypothesis and affirmed the role of visions in every aspect of motor learning and control. A popular explanation for the different reaction time of features and conjunction search is the features integrations theory (FIT), introduced by Treismans and Gallait in 1980. This theory proposed that certain visual features are registered early, automatically, and are coded rapidly in parallel across the visual field using pre-attentive processes. Experiment shows that these features include luminance, colors, orientations, motions directions, and velocity, as well as simple aspect of form.
The proper planning can avoid the tester to waste the time and to make sure that the field lab is running smoothly. Okay, now for the pre-test for visual search, the thrower and catcher need to standing 6 meters apart. The catcher need to standing with his or her back to the thrower. The thrower needs to toss the ball 8 times with same color to the catcher. The thrower needs to say now and continue throw to the catcher. The catcher needs to turn around and catch the ball. The recorder needs to record the successful and the behavior of the catcher, either they are interesting, natural, and not interesting. Next, for the training phase, the thrower and the catcher need to stand like the pre-test position. The catcher need to catch 18 trials with the 3 different colors. The thrower need to throw randomly color. The catcher need to turn, catch, and say the color of the ball. In this session, the recorder not need to record the number of successful and the behavior of the catcher. Lastly, for the post-test, the position and rules is still same like the pre-test. The catcher need to catch 8 times with the same color of ball. In this session, the recorder needs to record the number of the successful and the behavior, either the catcher interesting, natural, and not interest.
Next is subject. The participant who involved in the test was 27 students, which is from Student Part 7 Physical and Health Education UiTM Puncak Alam. From the 27 participants, they have 7 female and 20 male. In this test, they have 6 stations, which is each station have 4 or 5 participants and each station have 2 conductors. In this test, the subject will do 3 stages of the test, which are pre-test, training phase, and post-test.
So, let's proceed to our visual search result. Based on the result taken from the pre-test and post-test, the mean for pre-test is 7.15, while the mean for post-test is 7.19. The graph for pre-test is 7.15, while for post-test is 7.19. This shows that there is an increase of mean after the training phase.
Now let's proceed to the discussion of visual search experiment. There are 3 questions that has been discussed in this experiment. The first question is describe how catching performance differ following the training phase. The second question is, what behavioral changes occur between the pre-test and post-test? At the end of this experiment, we can see that there are some habitual changes among the participants. Third question is describe the influence of the training phase on tracking, early recognition of the ball, and directed focus to information-rich area for relevant cue detection. Now we have come to the end of video report for visual search experiment. That's all from us. Thank you.